from the website?
Yeah. So this is an article on secrets and wives. And what do you think if we put this in our film?
And Greg Nichols. That sounds like it would fit perfectly, yeah.
Yeah, and because it just came out, it's just totally contemporary. It's right now. And I just wanted to ask you, since you're the producer of the film.
Of course, yeah. Let me skim this.
And that's Sherry Andrews. She's the woman that got married to the mobster.
This is really interesting.
Yeah, it just came out a week ago. It's a fascinating story. I'm glad that as a TV producer you're interested in this, and we might put some segments, and we can talk to Matthew Pearl, we can talk to Greg Nichols, and we can talk to them about this. It's their brand new website. December 31st it came out.
Hey, there's a woman named Janet in this story. Is that you?
That's me.
What?
That's totally me.
That's perfect.
Yeah, and it has my company on it too.
We're so using this.
Oh, good, good. I'm really glad. That's me right there. Yeah.
She might have warned Sherry Andrews that the man she knew was Martin Lewis was already married to another woman.
Yeah, Sherry married him when he was in the witness protection program, and he was already married to somebody else. But the U.S. Marshals hadn't moved the wife into the witness protection program yet. And so when she married him, he was single. Because his new name was Martin Todd Lewis in the witness protection program. His name is Henry Hill, and Nick Pileggi did a story on him, The Oddfellows. And now this is, see, that's me. That's a little article on me in the 80s.
Detectives rely on savvy, not charm.
Yeah, that's me. So it's nice that he put me in it. Yeah. So I'm glad that you agree we should maybe interview Matthew Pearl.
That's a great idea, Janet. Yeah.
Oh, how nice. Oh, good.
I'll give him a call.
Okay, and then we can, you do like this article, right? Isn't it fascinating?
This would fit in perfectly.
Okay, good, good, good. Okay. Well, I think that's all we need with this segment. I think it's really fascinating. Yeah.
I agree, yeah.
And it's called Secrets and Wives, and it's Matthew Pearl and Greg Nichols' new website. They just created it. This is the first story for their website. And I'm in about 10 pages of it. And it's Secrets and Wives, and it's Truly Adventurous is the website.
Truly Adventurous.
Yeah.
I'm going to be on here a lot more often then.
Oh, good, because they have other stories that they're going to be doing. Nice.
I'm following this guy.
So I just want to talk to you about this new article that was published on January 31st. It's called Truly Adventurous, and it's Matthew Pearl who did Dante's Peak. And that's me right there. I'm a few pages of this article, and that was a picture that they took of me in 1980. And so it's an interesting read. They're both fascinating writers, and I'm in it. So it's fascinating. I represented Jimmy Burke. I did not ever represent Henry Hill in any capacity whatsoever. Henry Hill is a liar, he perjured himself, and he's a schmuck. And he testified against 27 people for the government when the government had absolutely no witnesses. And so that's me. And I also worked on the Noriega trial. And Judge Hollander, during the first few months of the trial, threatened the defense counsel, Frank Rubino and John May, that if they said anything derogatory about the prosecution, they'd be in contempt of court and go to jail. And several attorneys in that case died. And so this case, this story by Matthew Pearl, and I just want to bring it to the attention that in this case, Henry Hill lied. He perjured himself, and the government knew it. And in the Noriega trial, the government, the Judge Hollander, who was the judge in that case in Miami for 8 months, Judge Hollander asked the attorneys to go to sidebar, and he threatened them with, if you say anything derogatory, he'll put them into contempt and take the attorneys off to jail. So this is a fascinating read. I hope you read it. It's fascinating. But I represented Jimmy Burke. So thanks. I hope you enjoy this article. It's by Greg Nichols, and it is by Matthew Pearl, and that's me. So I just want all of you to know about this new article that was just published. It's called Secrets and Wives. That's my Facebook. That's Secrets and Wives. It's a story with Matthew Pearl and Greg Nichols. It's a really interesting website that they just created. Here, let me pull that up. Oops, that's accidentally I removed that. But here, let me pull the next one up. Here it is. This is the story. True Adventurous, and it's a new website. It just got created by Matthew Pearl and Greg Nichols. They just created it on January 31st, and their first story is Secrets and Wives. It's about Martin Todd Lewis, Henry Hill, and Sherry Anders. Sherry Anders was a woman up here in Washington State who got married to a mobster. And I'm the woman that had to go interview her. So if you look on this, it's kind of fascinating because I'm on like page 15 or 16. That's Sherry. And then if you go on this, I'm right here. That's where I am. They mention me, and then I'm in most of the story, about 10, 15 pages. It's a 44-page article. And Matthew Pearl, who wrote Dante's Peak, and Greg Nichols, who's a reporter out of LA, they graciously put me in this a lot. So there's my company. There I am. There's my company. And it's a great article. It's just brand new. It's a new website that they just created. And I'm just delighted. I'm just delighted that they put me in this. I'm delighted that it's such a fascinating story. They did a really nice job for Sherry of writing it up. And it's just really good. That's Sherry right there. And it's just a really great article that they did. That's one of the articles. That's Henry Hill. Sherry was married to him. I think she still is. Because, you know, she married him under the name Martin Todd Lewis. And it's a new article called Secrets and Wives. Greg Nichols, Matthew Pearl, check it out. And I'm delighted. It's great. And I'm in it. And my TV show is called Publicinterestissues Show. It's on Seattle Community Media. And check out my show. And also read this article by Matthew Pearl, Greg Nichols. Matthew Pearl is the author of Dante's Peak. And this is his new website. So thank you very much. It's a great website, great article. These guys are really remarkable writers. And I'm just delighted that they included me. Thanks a lot. I'm Janet Christensrn. My TV show is Publicinterestissues Show. It's here in Seattle on Seattle Community Media. And it's just fun. This is just fun. So check out their new website. Thanks for listening. And I hope you enjoy their article as much as I do. It's a wonderful article, and it's called Secrets and Wives. It's by Matthew Pearl and Greg Nichols. They did a great job. They're great writers. And this is a new website that they just created January 31st. The first article is Secrets and Wives. Check it out. It's great. It's really fascinating. So check it out.